Go ahead.
Lance, can you talk about the third inning and just kind of what you went through? I know you came out and talked to you. Just kind of take us through that progression.
Well, I didn't have much tonight. From the get-go, I was not really able to locate pretty much anything. So in the third inning, just wasn't making my pitches. After a big 4 inning from the guys, you don't want to change your approach versus the team because that's the easiest way to get in trouble. But I stuck with mine, and I just didn't land pitches, which is the biggest thing. I mean, I don't really attribute it to anything else, and I just wasn't executing at that time. And with Seager coming up, I think he's their best hitter, personally. It was just time for me to, make some big pitches, and Yuli and Carlos, Carlos to me, great play all around, and then, got Turner. So that was a big inning for us, and we kind of came back and put some more runs on the board and did the best I could for as long as I could until P came in and just absolutely pitched unbelievably.
To your right, guys.
For both of you guys, how much does it help when your offense kind of looks back to normal the way it did tonight? How much pressure does that take off of you, especially in that third inning in the situation you got in, knowing that you had some runs for cushion?
It helps us out a lot. It just takes a little pressure off, maybe not in the World Series, but during the regular season. But, it's just these guys have been doing it all year, and I knew they were going to figure it out, which they did past couple of games. And it's been a lot of fun to watch them, for sure.
Yeah, you see the guys start swinging the bat like that again toward the end of the L.A. game. You come home with a bunch of confidence. Darvish is as good as he gets in this game, especially with all the pitches he throws and the command he throws it with. So, I think for the guys to just really zone in and battle out some awesome at-bats, to wait till they got their pitch to do some damage with, all the credit to those guys, for putting up one heck of a game.
The far back guys on your right, Pedro.
Could both of you guys comment, having both recorded your first career saves to finish playoff games in the last 5 days, on what that's like? And Lance, could you provide perspective on Brad doing it today in relief of you?
It's been it was crazy. In the eighth, after the eighth, AJ asked me if I felt good, and I said yeah, and he's like, all right, you're going back out, and I was shocked, but I'm just glad he gave me the opportunity to do that, and it was a lot of fun out there for sure.
Yeah, so coming in against the Yankees, I came in after Charlie, who threw the ball great that game, and really felt like I had the Yankees on their heels a little bit and was able to execute. You use a little bit of their aggression against them, and the Dodgers are, like I said, man, they're as good as it gets in the World Series for a reason, and I grinded through every out that I had. P just absolutely flourished with that opportunity. He looked unbelievable. It's tough, especially as a starter. I know P came out of the bullpen earlier this year, but has been a starter for most of the season. To be able to come out and keep your emotions in check in such a big game. I'm honored to be. We'll be forever linked. This is the first World Series win inside Minute Maid Park, and I think every single person we both know is here. So it's pretty cool to be able to just have our friends and family be able to see us link up for a big W.
To your left, guys, Richard.
Brad, two things. What did the confidence they showed in you tonight as you got going and just left you out there to finish it? And the other thing is, what has this season meant to you?
This season has meant a lot, man. I've said this before plenty of times. I didn't think I was going to make the team out of spring training, and then someone got hurt, and I just had a save in the World Series. It's unbelievable, man. Like, I'm never going to forget this ever. It's been a lot of fun this year. Learned a lot from everybody, and it's just been a lot of fun, man.
So as you got going tonight, he just left you out there.
Yeah, I felt good, and I knew they weren't taking really good swings off me, and I'm just glad he gave me the opportunity to do that, and I'll thank him forever for it, for sure.
To your right, guys.
Lance, since I'm not sure Brad would say it himself, and you've touched on it already, what did you see from him tonight that you thought was working, and why do you think he's able to thrive in these situations?
Well, I think everyone's kind of playing this season that Brad's had as like a Cinderella story, but guys was really good before he came over here. He came over here with some back issues that really didn't get resolved until after the 2015 season. last year he was up here and there and threw the ball really well. And then this spring training came in and did more of the same after he had been healthy for a while and had the opportunity to have a full off season to work out and to get himself right. Everyone in the clubhouse has known what he's been capable of. It's just a matter of going and doing it. And the whole season he's been unbelievable. And I think a couple other outings in the postseason versus tonight, he was just oozing with confidence and was really easy to tell. I think AJ did a great job deciding to go with him. We have a great bullpen. I know everyone wants to be down on it, but I don't think Kenny G, knock on wood, has surrendered. I think he saved every game he's had in this ballpark this season. And the bullpen guys, when they're going well, no one really talks about them too much, and when they're struggling, it's like the front page news. So to know they have a great bullpen in there with all stars, et cetera, and just to see the way P was throwing the ball. I can't say enough. He was unbelievable.
Kevin, right here.
Yeah, just you guys are 7-0 at home. You win your first home World Series game. Just from the moment J.J. Watt was out there, what was the energy like, and what would it mean to bring a World Series trophy home to this city for the first time?
I mean, all the fans have been outstanding during this postseason, and to tell you the truth, when I was out there a couple times, I got the chills from them screaming so loud, and that was an unbelievable feeling. It got me going. They got me going, and I'm just glad I was able to get it done for sure.
Yeah, I mean, more of the same. The ovation that they were giving us when we were getting introduced here today, the one that I got when I was in the bullpen, I got chills. I'll probably never forget that. And our crowd, man, they bring it. We've played, I've played in a decent amount of stadiums now at least for postseason ball, and when Minute Maid gets rocking, there's no place louder. So credit to our fans, we really feed off that energy.
In the far back left.
Lance, in the third, when you're scuffling in your tunnel vision, were you even aware the pen was up? Are you thinking, no way, not happening? And then can you contrast that to the sixth? You dominated Bellinger. Did you have an idea, though, he might be your last batter, and you were good handing it to the guy to your right at that point?
Yeah, for me, I think that situation or any situation, you're one pitch away. You're one executed pitch away from a double play, like I ended up by getting, or you're 3 good pitches away in a row from punching a guy out and kind of alleviating that situation a little bit. So you can't sit back and look at it and say, oh my goodness, I have 3 guys on and I have the core of the lineup up, or you're going to crumble. You kind of have to look at it and just say you have to continue to try to make your pitches, because that's how I got in that situation, and that's how I was going to get out of it. And that, for me, that was make or break. So I'm glad that I kind of stuck with my guns. Mac, I can't say enough about Brian McCann. I don't think we're anywhere close to the position we're in without that guy being back there almost every day. And, I struck out Bellinger, and, Strami kind of told me, hey, give us everything you got this last at bat, because we got help coming in behind you. And whether P's been starting the game or coming in, everyone feels confident, not only in him but everybody. But he's just crazy good tonight.
To your right, guys. Kyle.
Brad, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were picked as a draft and follow as a catcher initially, and then you converted. You converted to pitching.
It just said catcher next to my name, but
okay.
Yeah, I wasn't a catcher.
Yeah, just okay. Didn't catch it all at Penn State.
No.
Okay, yeah, for you, but just going through, they talked so much about this journey you've been on, particularly, being a JC guy, a 41st rounder, and now here you are saving the World Series. Has that been something that drove you a little bit? That draft now?
When I got drafted, draft and follow, whatever. So, the Nationals got me, and they treated me well. And, they let me move up their system and made my debut with them. And, they got me going. I got traded to Oakland, had a bad year, and then ended up here. And, I've learned so much from Strami, and he's taught me pretty much everything that I've been doing. It just took me a while to put it all together. But, it's just all about confidence, I guess, and just trusting your stuff. And, I added a couple pitches, and that's definitely helped me for sure.
Last question or two for these guys? Nothing else? All right, congratulations, you guys. That concludes tonight's post-game interviews.